Hi, families. I'm so happy to be here with you today. I'm Crystal Sanford, your autism and IEP advocate at Sanford Autism Consulting. And guess what? It's April 12th. Today is the day for many of us, especially here in San Diego, California. Our children have gone to school. It is 12:42 right now, and they are currently at school in person for the first time in almost a year. So, we did it, parents. Congratulations to you if your child has started school today in person, as well as those whose children will be starting soon or may have started recently. We have all had a long year, and so I just really congratulate you in your efforts to successfully help your child make this transition back to in-person learning to whatever degree that would be. For some of us, our schools are going to be open only partially, maybe once a week, 2-3 times a week. But in any case, your child is making a transition and their schedule is changing. And so this will really be a week where I encourage you to give yourself grace. I encourage you to, and your child, as we talked about in our other videos, this is my final video in this series, but we talked about opening your schedule up this week so that you're free, you're available for your child, because potentially, parents, there's going to be some challenges. There's going to be some meltdowns. Maybe you had some this morning, like I did, so you need some space to be able to help your child navigate that and yourself. And so I encourage you to keep your schedule open this week as we've been talking. I also encourage you to rest and recharge where you can while your kiddos are at school during this week, their first week back at school in person. And I also encourage you to document. And this is something I tell my special needs families all the time. Document, document, document. If it hasn't been put in writing, then it really never happened. And so there's going to be a learning curve for our teachers who have now transitioned to teaching our children in person. And we want to give them some time and the benefit of the doubt, but I encourage you to document. What are those things that went well? What are those things that are challenging? What questions do you have for your child's IEP team? Is your meeting coming soon? Will they be making a different kind of transition in the fall? Will they be attending ESY, extended school year? What questions do you have? Is your child making progress? Will you receive their progress reports? All of these things may be questions. I encourage you to document those things so that you are better prepared to address them with your team next week after your child has transitioned back after a week of school. So I encourage you to rest, recharge, and document your questions. Document what's happening. Maybe there's some things that go wrong or go well this week. I encourage you to put that in writing so that you can address that with your team. If there are enough concerns, you may need to request an early IEP meeting. You have that as a right as a parent of a child with an IEP. So I encourage you to rest, recharge, and document as our children have now made that transition back to in-person learning. And if you have any questions at all or concerns, always feel free to contact me. You can schedule a 1-hour consult or a free 20-minute phone consultation at sdautismhelp.com. That's Sanford Autism Consulting. And you can also contact me at 619-403-9097. Thanks so much, families, and I'm proud of you, and please feel free to reach out if you have any questions as our kids are returning to school. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.